am super excited for today's adventure. Last week, a couple weeks ago, Tyler and I were driving near Honolua Bay and we saw a bunch of people on these little moped scooters and we're like, we have to try that while we're here. So today we are driving over to Aloha Motors in Lahaina. We're gonna rent a couple scooters for today and check out the west side of Maui. Check it out with us.
You can pull the keys out and leave the key leak.
All right, so we just rented our scooters from Aloha Motorsports. This is technically Carrie's first time on a scooter. She's been on a dirt bike before, but it's been a long time. So she's just testing out in the parking lot, seeing how safe she feels, and then we get on the road. I'm gonna test mine out too. Go to the end and come back. Okay, we're taking the scooters out. Wait for me up there, okay? You doing okay? Charge back. So, a couple things I've already noticed. One, Carrie goes much faster uphill than downhill. Two, we're at Fleming Beach. When you rent these scooters from Aloha Motors, they said this is the farthest they want you to go where he will come pick you up. If it breaks down, stalls, whatever the reason, he can come get you. Technically, they can go further, they can handle it, but if you break down, you're on your own. So we might go a little further, and Carrie, honestly, I think your e-bike and rag ride helped prepare you for this.
I think so too, 100%. I did it before we took off. I know it's just gonna be a big knot.
Right up there, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's roll. Mopeds on Maui. There's signs that tell you to blow your horn when you come around the corner, so here we come.
So this next spot we're passing is Honolua Bay, where you do a short hike through the woods and you have a great snorkel spot, one of our favorites so far here on Maui. It's like a nice tropical jungle. All right, so we're officially at Honolua Bay right now. It's holy cow packed. We are late in the day, but this isn't our main goal. It's just some beautiful views. So we're gonna take you up to the lookout.
We just passed Honolua Bay, and this is the part I was most looking forward to. This part of the island is so lush, so green, and we're gonna come up to some amazing views of the ocean.
A little steep?
It's steep, but
This is the Honolua Bay lookout, and holy cow. Last time we came, Carrie, this is a good snorkel day. Last time we came, there was like one, maybe two of those boats. There's three. It's packed with people. You can see right there, the coral reefs is excellent to house a bunch of sea turtles. We've heard people see octopus. We haven't seen any octopus yet. That's the goal, but lots of sea turtles. If you pick a spot, Honolua Bay is probably our favorite so far, like I said, but get here early if you want parking. On to the next spot. There's really only one more spot we want to stop at today, almost purely because it's just beautiful views, and we saw some people doing it the other weekend on these. So I know they can make the hill. I don't know what it's called, but hopefully we'll find out. Woo! Hot dog! Beautiful!
This is seriously so beautiful. It reminds me of being on my bike. You just have a whole different like view and experience of getting to see the island. It's so much better than being in a car.
We're climbing. Woo! Maui! So the snack spot we were gonna get some coconut water is closed currently. We're gonna climb a really steep hill right now that I hope it can make it. And then we'll probably head back after this one. So hopefully the mopeds can make it. It's kind of working hard. I'm throttling in it and we're going 10 miles an hour. Come on, moped! And we got a line of cars behind us. Oh. That's a steep hill, holy cow. So we're headed back towards Honolua Bay. We'll catch one more good view with a lookout, and then I think we're gonna head towards downtown Lahaina. I think if you take the drive with the mopeds to Honolua Bay Lookout, it's just after Honolua Bay. Turn off. The views are spectacular. You see some great sailboats in the background of people snorkeling with tours. Most of the boats we see are called Trilogy, so if you're ever here snorkeling, it might be a good thing to look into. But these are the views you see with the mopeds.
Always have snacks.
As you can see, cars are welcome here too, but the mopeds are a fun experience for the day. And for just $100 each, you get them 24 hours. So you can keep them and do whatever you want. This is the bay I would snorkel in though. Okay, we're gonna head to Lahaina. Let's get a move on.
Okay, so we are now back in town. We decided we want to go check out Front Street. So we're riding with a little bit of traffic right now. It's a little bit hectic, but we don't have too much further to go, and we're gonna go get some lunch.
To actually get to Front Street in Lahaina, you have to go on a fairly busy road. I don't love being this close to cars, just so you know. All right, we are on our way towards Lahaina here. We're renting the scooters for the day, and we pass this beach so many times when we drive to Lahaina, but we have never stopped. So it seems really picturesque. It has great sandy spots over there, some rocky spots here, but it's been a great stop for a break during the day, eat some snacks. If you look that way, you can actually see the tip of Lahaina. That's where we're headed. But otherwise, just enjoying some beautiful views today in Hawaii.
The only thing I have to complain about for this whole trip is these helmets. They're so heavy. It makes your neck tired. I'm probably gonna have a headache at the end of the day. Officially on Front Street in Lahaina.
This is called the Banyan tree, shading almost an entire acre of the park and reaching upward to a height of 60 feet. This banyan tree is the largest in the United States. The tree is spread over the area by way of its aerial roots, which grow into thick trunks when they reach the ground, supporting the tree's large canopy. There are 16 major trunks in addition to the original trunk in the center. This thing is insane. So if you rent the scooters, come down to Lahaina on Front Street, especially if you've never been here. We visited once before. We stayed at a hotel for a honeymoon about 6 years ago, just 100 yards down the road. So we're a little familiar with it, but we decided to come down here today and explore on the scooters. The reason I would suggest it after you go towards Honolua Bay is because this is where all touristy food shops are, restaurants. Like if you want some food after you're tired from the day, this is the spot. Carrie went to the ABC store, which is a very touristy store that marks up their prices, but she got
Teriyaki chicken, and he did it for me.
Teriyaki chicken that's heated. I got a bag of chips. We did pack some snacks, so we came prepared, but this is the spot. Ride your scooters down here, lock them up. You can park them almost anywhere. We grabbed a spot on the sidewalk right here where we saw other scooters parked. But yeah, great spot to end the day. Check out the banyan tree. It's beautiful. It's like no other tree I've literally ever seen. Otherwise, I would rate this as one of our top 3 experiences so far, just for the fun and something different. So, Carrie, anything to say before we go?
I agree.
All right.
I'm too hungry.
Stay tuned. Another round of Maui.
I'll get back to you on that after I eat.
Round of Maui next week. Something new. Who knew these things were gonna take us? Holy cow.
Such a cool ending to our day. There are literally like 5 or 6 sea turtles all right here just feeding off of the food on the rocks. Such a cool way to end it. We're right outside Lahaina. We had no idea these turtles were there. We just happened to stop and it's just so cool to see.